Gotti, hard body, Gotti's world, we some mob bosses. Tune in, don't just come across. We do it all, y'all just for the talk. Might lose your mind when you hear these topics, no cap, think about it. Who you know going this hard, all real, always think about it. Best interviews, who is this? We don't do this, that entrepreneurship. Come and link, join the viewership. Education, relationships, businesses, view the clips. This the Midwest takeover, going overtime to invent on focus. Bringing guests in from all over, whole lot of game, we don't need a closer. Gotti, hard body, Gotti's world, we some mob bosses. Turn them L's to lessons, we don't do the losses. Dedication daily, ain't no other options. Booking up these slots on every show we plotting. Pull up a chair, make sure you watching. Subscribe, get them notifications popping. Pull up all the champagne, we gon' get it poppin'.
Yeah, what's going on, y'all? This your boy Gotti on the Gotti's World Show. Today is a very special day, not only because we woke up this morning, it's because the guest that I have today. Like, when I say big money in the building, I mean big money in the building. When I say beautiful, fine, good looking. When I say just overall great personality, overall big super real estate agent. You hear me? You know what? I'm gonna do it different. I'm gonna let her introduce her damn self because I can't do it no justice.
Let's go.
I can't do it no justice.
You did a pretty good job.
No, but it ain't gonna be what you do. Go ahead.
Okay.
Introduce yourself.
Maria Jeanette in the building. I am a licensed real estate agent and managing broker of the Cross Realty Group, licensed in Illinois and Indiana.
I couldn't have said it no better.
Thank you.
Y'all know who she is.
Yes.
She just said it. I couldn't have did it. I couldn't have broke all that down.
I am so excited to be here. I swear to you. I am. Look.
Oh, stop it! I'm nobody.
You are everything, honey.
I'm nobody. I'm just a nigga with a podcast.
Nigga with a podcast. Hey, let's go. If that's where we start, let's get it.
You hear me? Okay. So now, we're gonna go from the past, present, and the future.
Okay.
We got to get to know you, the person behind all the money.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And behind all the commercial properties and
yes.
You know what I'm saying, and the housing market we got to get into.
Yeah, we do.
Because I got questions.
You got questions?
I got questions.
I got answers.
So we're gonna go ahead and get into you and your life. Okay.
Okay.
First, so exactly where are you from?
I am from Markham. So I stayed in
Markham.
Markham
Markham in the motherfucking building.
Markham Rolling Ring. Was you at the ring?
I was outside.
No.
I was there.
Was you in the disco?
My mama used to drop me off.
Did you act like you was going skating and then go to the disco? Or was
I used to go. Skating? Yeah, no. We say we're going to go skating, but I go right into that room.
Right in the room.
Into the next, you know what I'm saying? And then that's why I spend all my day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even pick up no skates. I get my little ticket and I give it to somebody else.
Me too.
Because I'm going directly in there to go do what I got to go do.
Skate station.
You feel me? I'm going in there to go juke, get on some, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Do what I do. That's what I'm doing. So, tell me, in the morning, before you get out here in this crazy world, how do you center yourself?
I spend 8 hours in silence. I spend 8 hours in silence. I start my day at about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I pray.
Talk to the mic.
I pray.
Mm-hmm.
I say my affirmations. I have this thing that I do every 3 months called 100 Days of Focus. And 100 Days of Focus is I just remind myself, who I am, like what's my goals, where I'm going, and I speak what I want into existence.
Okay.
And then I do. I also do that, and I do a digital vision board where I copy and paste the pictures of like what I want to do. Like if I want to sell a $5 million building, I'll find one. I'll copy and paste that. If I want my clientele to be judges, I'll find a judge. I'll copy and paste that, and then I do it every 3 hours. Yeah,
so basically you manifesting it. You manifest. You putting it in the air. You putting it in the universe. That you know what I'm saying. What you want is you want it to come to you, but also you're gonna go get it as well. Absolutely. To remind you.
Absolutely. To
keep the mind fresh.
Yes.
Oh God, come on now. This is how we started. I see where this finna go.
Yes.
You finna elevate me.
Hey man, we gonna go deep.
You finna elevate me. You finna.
Deep with it.
Can I get some money with you?
You can get money with me all day. And I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you how to get the money. And when I educate, I like to educate in the layman's terms. I don't like when things are like super complicated. You know how some people just try to make it seem bigger than what it is when it's really not. It's really simple.
Right. It's the language.
It's the language.
And sometimes that language is scary to most.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because they like, damn, or people might think that they smarter, or just because they gave a $5,000 word. And it's just like, no, basically what he just said was this.
So that's why I started educating through comedy, because during the pandemic is when IG comedians really came up, because we were in a house and that's all we can do is watch them.
Right.
So I felt like that was a whole nother market of just educating people on things that happen in real estate through comedy.
Right.
And nobody is out here like really doing that, but I'm really passionate about that, because I don't know if you've ever laughed at something and you said, damn, that was me as fuck. Like, maybe I need not do that anymore.
I laugh at niggas all day.
Yeah.
That's it. And I don't feel apologetic about it because it's funny.
And
people gotta laugh at themselves.
I learned at sometimes laughing at myself and laughing at others. And what it does is it sends a signal to the brain after you finish laughing that was appropriate or really wasn't that appropriate.
I see the comedy in everything, though, because it's comedy. But even though I know people are sensitive these days, you know what I'm saying, about a lot of things, it's still like, come on, now. Inside or behind closed doors, you would have laughed at that shit. So let's be real about the situation.
So shout out to to all of my IG comedians, Big Twan,
my boy, he was on here.
Shout out to all of them.
Corporate, I've been waiting on you.
Oh, hey, corporate, where you at?
He's pretty expensive. I ain't got no money for that.
Man, look,
He's too expensive. I'm gonna put that clip out too. I'm like, this nigga expensive. He probably ain't gonna see it, but it is.
No. I was on set of one of my skits with Tierra, and she called corporate for me, and I was like, hey, yeah, corporate, I want to get you on my next skit. That fool told me his price. I was like, dude, what is a sad ass coming with this? This shit is expensive.
I get it. The value, I get it. Your value is what we was just talking about off air, leverage.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You know your value. So I get it. I definitely understand it. And best to believe, when I get my chips up, corporate, I'm coming for you, brother. I don't know how I'm going to get you, but I'm going to get you. And you're going to have to come out on that little price, bro. We still niggas.
Corporate, I'm coming for you too. I need you. I need you on one of my skits. I'm gonna just get my money up. You know what? One of my mentors used to always tell me, if it's something that you want, just make enough money for it, just manifest it. And I've been moving like that, and I've been blessed enough to be able to manifest the things that I want, no matter how much money it costs.
Facts.
I'm not saying that it's not hard or I don't have struggles. But I've been fortunate enough to do that.
I understanding that relationships and networking is the key, you know what I mean? But also people want to be compensated for, you know what I'm saying, what they do and, you know, their value and their time. And I get that. Same, it's no different than me in this show. You know what I mean? I got to beat my time. And like the value of the show has went up. So therefore you're going to have to, you know what I'm saying, go through the procedures. You see what I'm saying?
Well, I told you when I first listened to your show the first time, just by listening, I do a lot of emotional marketing, right?
Right.
And that's like a little bit of my marketing strategy. Is basically, how do I feel about the person? How do I feel about what I'm hearing, what I'm seeing, what I'm doing within the first 30 seconds? So when I heard you within the first 30 seconds, I was like, I need to be on this show. I felt like that. So you leave your presence. You leave your presence in the room. And I like to surround myself around people that do that. And that is one of the keys to generational wealth. It's just surrounding yourself around people who have the same vision that's going to propel you and take you where you need to go.
Now, it's something that you just said in that just popped out, generational wealth. A lot of people are shooting towards that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. But also, sometime, and it is people in the world that just want to be comfortable. Okay. They don't, you know what I'm saying? They really, the generational wealth is a big thing. It's in the air. It's what people are striving for. But also, a lot of people just like, man, I just want to be able to be comfortable, take care of me, my family, and my grandkids. And I'm going to leave them a little something, and they can work off that.
Well, I don't know about look, and this is what people are not going to tell you to get money, is there's different levels to broke to everything.
Oh yeah.
There's levels of broke. Like, I mean, hell, my minimum overhead is 30,000 a month, and that's with no office space, and that's with even me doing most of my marketing myself.
Mm-hmm.
Now I do leverage that, and that converts over into higher commissions because I go a little bit harder than most.
Mm-hmm.
But could you imagine just having to come up with $30,000 a month?
Mm-mm.
Just
I can't.
before you have drinking water, before you go and get your outfit or go out to eat, you have to come up with 30,000, and that's a lot of people's reality. So I've seen, like, even in the real estate game, I had a client that had 100 units and only had 15 people paying. Could you imagine purchasing 100 units, and only 10 people are paying you rent because of the pandemic? And it's very real.
Yeah.
And that's at the millionaire status, where that level of broke is different. Like, on some days he just don't get it because he's got to conserve his money.
No, I can't imagine that, right, because I ain't made it to that level yet. I don't even think I want them millionaire problems. Mm-hmm. I'm cool being 1,000 there. I'm cool being here, this level. You know what I'm saying? I know my tax bracket. I know where I'm at. I can stay in the thousands. You know what I'm saying? The hundreds.
Yeah, taxes is not fun for entrepreneurs. Every time tax season come, Uncle Sam ass.
Oh yeah, he kicking my ass. Don't get me twisted. Don't get it twisted. But then that's where you find other avenues, right, to, you know what I'm saying, get your tax breaks, get your tax cuts, and things like that. Right. You know what I mean? Speaking of tax breaks and tax cuts, real quick, I got to get to my sponsor, because this is the person that helps me get to my damn tax break. Go ahead and run that for me, my brother.
My name is Ronnie Shaban, and I am the manager at Grind Season Creation. When you host a brand with Grind Season Creation, we offer packaging, we offer tags, we offer hang tags, and we ship them off to customers. Another benefit of Grind Season Creations hosting your brand is whenever you receive a website order, it comes straight to us. We create it, we pack it. You can make money without even having to touch the product, and we'll send it out to the customer. One of the reasons why brands choose us to host their products is because we do not have a stocking fee. We offer garment labels, we do direct shipping to customers, and we offer hang tags as well as business and thank you cards.
Yeah. That was Grind Season Creations. Them are the people that get me right, get my apparel right. I do have some merch coming. The Young God Clothing Company. It is coming. I'm waiting on it. I'm actually gonna go get my shipment right after this. You know what I mean? So you can find them 4067 183rd Street in Country Club Hills, right over here next to Evian Studios. What we doing an interview at, man? So go pick up your merch. Tell them Gotti sent you. You're gonna get right. Get you all pieces, and also they do online. They do online orders. Online, so you don't even gotta touch the shit. They'll send it over to you. They give you your whole thing together. They get you together.
They're gonna get me together.
They're gonna get you together.
Yeah,
I promise you.
I'm actually gonna go to that.
It's right over there.
Okay.
It's right over there. Tell them Gotti sent you.
Okay.
And I got you.
You got me?
Trust me.
Okay.
Trust me. And they're gonna give you a good deal.
Okay.
Good deal.
I got you.
I mean, not that you need deals. You know what I mean?
I know. I need a damn deal. This market is amazing right now. It is not a fun time to be in real estate at the very moment.
And now we get to the shits.
Let's get.
You ready to get to the shits?
Hey,
okay.
I was ready.
Now, okay. I see all these headlines, these news headlines and things like that. I see the housing market is not doing so well across the country. Mm. But also, when I talk to my people that's in real estate and doing, like, they say it's not so much with Chicago right now. Chicago is maybe doing 85% still good. You know what I mean? Now you tell me. Tell me.
Well, I can speak for myself. Shit, I had about 15 listings. So there's a listing agent and a buying agent. Mm-hmm. A buyer's agent is the one that goes out with the person. Like, if you were to get pre-approved, mm-hmm. I would take you out and find you a home, write a contract, we'll negotiate the contract. The selling agent, which is the listing agent, is what I currently do. Mm-hmm. And I have the property, I have the merch to sell to the buyer and the buyer's realtor. And a lot of the properties, if they're not priced correctly,
Mhm.
or they're not priced extremely low, they're not selling. They're just not. They're. It's just not happening. It's not no property. It's not moving. I'm not. That's not to say that nothing is selling, but it's taking twice as long. And then every time the interest rates go up, some of these people can't even qualify. It knocks them out the box to even qualify to purchase the home.
And that's very true. And that was another question that I did have. But I know for one, the inventory is very low too.
No, the inventory. Well, in my. This is my perception. The inventory is very high. I know, like I said, I know I have 15 properties ranging from 14 million to 50,000. And that's over $1 million plus in commission that's just not even touched. That's why I say everybody has a different level of broke or a different level of, I need to just hold on to what I got.
Right.
And a lot of realtors and a lot of investors are going through that right now. A lot of investors are just holding on to that inventory because they're not going to get a good return on investment with selling what they put into it, because the cost of materials is high. The cost of lumber is super high. And then they can't sell the property. The property's sitting on the market for 3 months. Every 10 days, you're supposed to drop the price by 2%. So every 10 days,
I did not know that.
Every 10 days, technically, you lose 2% in value.
So they're going to hold it. But this actually, from what I'm getting, I don't know if I'm getting all the correct information, but this is why I have you here. This is a good time to buy.
It is.
This season right here, the second quarter.
For buyers, so if you're
for buyers, yes.
Right, if you're selling something, this may not be the most great or grand time, but for buyers, you can negotiate all types of stuff, closing cost credit. You can negotiate them to buy down your interest rate. And I just did a like a little video on it, just getting them to take the money, like the $10,000, and invest in them buying down your interest rate instead of the closing cost credit, and it'll save you money on your mortgage. And then when the rates go down, you can refinance the property.
Give us an example, because I want you to break it down. Like you said, you do it in layman's terms. Give us an example of a $200,000 deal on a house. Just give us some of the things that the person who's buying would need. It's a $2,000 property, $200,000 property, and they say, okay, the credit is there, and they have a little change in the bank. Tell me how I will go about that.
If you want to do low down payment option, like a 3.5%, because that's what FHA is 3.5% down on a $200,000 $200,000 down, 3.5%.
Speak.
Okay.
Talk with your chest.
Talk with my chest. Okay.
Talk with your chest now.
So no.
Because my people, they might not believe they bless you too. Just.
Okay, no. $200,000 down, 3.5% closing cost credit. Then you get a tax proration of 100%. So say for instance the taxes are $5,000. You get 100% of that, which is an additional $5,000. If you want to take advantage of the low down payment option, you can get up to $7,000 for your down payment assistance. So that don't make it nothing. Let me do the math for you on that.
Now, what if I no, you keep doing it, but what if I got a little change in the bank. I got like $4,000 or $5,000 in the bank, right? But my grandmother, $4,000 or $5,000 in the bank. I'm coming with. This is what I have, but my credit is A1, and I got $5,000.
620 credit score.
Oh, okay.
620 credit score if you don't want to do 10% down.
Okay.
So, how
does that work if a family member want to give me some money just to help me out?
That's called
as far as the gift.
That's called a gift. And it's immediate family only. They would have to show their bank statements. So they can't be a grandma that's afraid to show where that money came from. You've got to be able to source the money, which is no mattress money. Mattress money is money that's unaccounted for. So if it's in their bank and it's been there and it's seasoned with 2 or 3 months is seasoned. So you got to show the deposit. You got to show where it came from. And they give you a bank statement, they can put some of that. Okay,
so if she got it in the bank, if it's been sitting there, and she say, okay, here goes my statement, boom, boom, it's in there, it's been in there, I just gave it to him,
Yes.
for a gift.
Yes.
I'll be clear.
So 1% of the 1% of the purchase price, it can be unsourced. So you can use mattress money. No lender likes to tell you this, but 1% of the purchase price can be unsourced. So you can just get that from anywhere.
And well, I don't put mine in the mattress. I still got money in the shoebox.
So 1% of the purchase amount can be shoebox money. 1%. No lender is going to tell you that. They don't like to tell you that, but I'm going to tell you how to purchase it and how to get it done. So you know how typically you go buy something, you're a little off, you got a few pennies, and you need to piece that together.
Right.
As long as it's under 1% of the purchase price.
And the underwriter wouldn't.
Nope, they can't. They won't say anything.
They ain't gonna say nothing.
Nope.
This is information.
Okay,
This is
okay.
information. Now go ahead, finish. Do
No.
you rap? Break it down. Do what you said you was gonna do. Go ahead.
Okay, so on a $200,000 loan.
Mm-hmm. Break it down.
I'm gonna break it down.
This is live. This is live. This is
okay. You see how Gotti put me on the spot? Look,
I told you I was gonna do this.
It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, so
I told you I was gonna do this.
okay, so let me see. Let me go back to it because I did that.
This how she really get down.
This how we really get down. We gon' okay. Okay, guys, bear with me. Okay. So $200,000 loan times 3.5%. That's $7,000 down.
So I need 7 bands.
You need 7 bands. Okay.
7 bands.
So you get a closing cost credit of $5,000.
Okay.
Okay, so
I got 1,000 in my shoebox.
You got 1,000.
I got 1,000 in the shoebox. I got 4 bands on me. So that make 5.
Okay. So a percentage of that, the 1%, you can just use as shoebox money, right?
Right.
Depending on your credit situation, depending on your debt to income situation, you may need to, let's see, hold on. You may need to get some reserves. So that would be depending on your situation.
Now, what you mean reserves?
Reserves is the mortgage payment. So if they said 3 months reserve, so you would have to come up with your 3.5% down and plus 3 mortgage payments.
Okay.
So that's the part that people don't tell you, and it depends on your credit situation.
Okay. So you had but at first, it was a 6. You said a 620.
Yes.
I would need to even.
You can do it with a 580, but 580 is
that's what I'm saying.
580 is like 10% down. I don't like to put my people in situations where they can't do it, or the interest rate is gonna be high. Like, come in with a 620 credit score.
So you would rather tell them to wait?
Absolutely, because predatory lending is for real. And high interest rates is for real.
Why is the interest rate so goddamn high? And I understand inflation and things like that. I understand that, but from what I'm getting, if the when the prices jack up, right?
Mm-hmm.
When the prices jack up on these properties and things like that, it kind of levels itself out with the interest rates. But when the prices drop, the interest rates go high.
Mm-hmm.
Am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
That is a lending question. It costs to borrow money, and I with the pandemic, we borrowed all of that money. You know, even the people that really didn't have businesses did that PPP. You didn't think we was gonna have to pay for that? We was gonna have to pay for that. That's gonna come out of somebody's pocket.
Yeah.
Everybody think that is A1, but it's really not when it come down to the cost of our living. Like, somebody's got to pay for that. So it's not a.
So would you say, even though it's a good time to buy, it's still a scary time to buy?
It's actually a great time to buy.
Even with the interest rates?
With the interest rates, because you can just refinance in 6 months. Just refinance and get a lower interest rate, because you're not going to get the price to be this low ever again.
What's the difference between the Chicago market and the suburb market?
The taxes. So I'm licensed in Illinois and Indiana.
Okay.
And the taxes make a huge difference on what your payment is going to be.
Mm-hmm.
So Chicago, the taxes typically are between $1,200 and $1,800. In the city, in the suburbs, the taxes are $5,000 above, anywhere from $5,000 to $15,000, depending on where you want to go. Like in Park Forest, I've seen houses that's like 1,500 square feet. Taxes is $10,000. Taxes in the Chi-Town, in Chicago, 2,000 square feet, $1,900 taxes.
But we talking about it's a more demand for the suburbs, I would say, because a lot of people have families and they want to raise their kids in the suburban area. That's what
you know what?
These are the things that I hear. These are the street talk.
Right. I'm a little jaded with that. Yeah, it's a lot more activity going on in the city, but hell, you can go to Frankfurt, you can go to Tinley Park, and you can still get hit over the head. It's just stuff happening everywhere.
Yes.
If you live in
New
Chicago,
Lenox hiding a motherfucker.
If you live in Chicago, you just have to be vigilant about your surroundings, and I have to do that every day as a real estate agent. I have to be very vigilant about my surroundings. Mm-hmm. So. In other areas, they try to price us out with the taxes. We can't afford to be in those areas, like the Frankfurts or the Barrington. Like they try to price us out. It's very real. It happens. I did something on one of my skits about fair housing, about the things that we go through in fair housing, and that's real. Like during the pandemic. I had clients that wanted to go into like the $1 million market. They wanted to go into areas that us Black and brown people are really not welcome.
I was just about to say, is it discrimination in this market?
It's none of my contracts got accepted.
Wow.
Yeah, my first commercial client was a doctor, and I went out to look at properties with the doctor. And most of my appointments were not getting accepted. Most of my contracts wasn't getting accepted. And we had to come in way over asking price, and it still wasn't getting accepted. So it's racism is real. And with concerning fair housing, it's certain questions that people can't even that owners can't even ask you. Like if they can't ask you about how many children you have. Mm-hmm. If you're a tenant, they can't make reference to the junk that you have in your house because hoarding is considered mental health. Wow. They can't put up rules to say your kids can't play in this area, but allow other kids to play. They can't do that.
Dro, did you know that?
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that? I didn't know that either, bro. Go ahead. Keep giving the information.
Another one of my they can't make, even with your background, like they can't discredit you based on your background. So felons should be able to get fair housing. And if you're a felon and you can't get fair housing, you need to do a complaint.
But see, that's the thing. A lot of us wouldn't even know how to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Do a complaint. They would just say, okay, it just wasn't taken. Or damn, they just wouldn't. And we just keep going on like, I don't want to be in the neighborhood anyway if they don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Most of us would know.
Some folks are egregious with how they act when you go out to look at properties. They'll ask you, so how many children do you have again? Like those are questions that's not supposed to be asked. Those are that can be discrimination. And a lot of times, some people are just not educated on the things that they do to discriminate against others.
It's the education.
Yeah,
it's the knowledge.
I remember as a little girl being on Section 8. And we was going to look at properties, and they were saying, we don't accept Section 8. Well, you're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to discriminate on someone based on how they're going to pay for their property. You're not allowed to do that. So,
wow. Shit,
it gets really deep, and it just, we have to be thought leaders. I call myself a thought leader because I like to educate people. I like to go a little bit further, and sometimes a little bit racier, and with educating consumers on things that happen in real estate.
How would you protect one of your clients who took you on as an agent? How would you protect if you feel that, or if you so how would you convey that to the people, and how would you convey that to your client if that's happening?
So one of the things about me being a managing broker is that I'm very well versed on license law. Maybe not 100% on lending, because lending, it gets really deep, and a lot of the policies change when it comes to how we finance, the interest rates, the numbers, and everything.
Okay.
But when it comes to license law and what you can and cannot do, I have my clients back 100%. So I'll let my clients know that they're being discriminated on. I'll let the agent know that they're being discriminated on, and I'll help them file a complaint too. I even, in one case, we had this was during the pandemic, where we had put an offer on a property before it was done, and the property value went up on that property, and we were in what's called an attorney review period. And attorney review, it could be looked at as a shit out of luck period. Like, but they for any reason they can cancel your contract within those 5 days or 10 days, whatever you put on the contract.
Yeah.
So it doesn't and refund you your money back. You won't lose your money. So we had kept that period open because the house was still under construction, kind of like a new build.
Gotcha.
But the value went up on that property $30,000, and the agent wanted to, she was actually the developer too. She wanted to back out of the deal, and I knew it was because the value had went up on the property, and that my client was going to gain all this equity once she purchased the property. And I was like, wait a minute, we're not doing that. And she was like, well, you're in your attorney review period. And I was like, no, there's a clause for everything. So the clause is that you, even though you're in that shit out of luck period, you cannot cancel our contract because you have some more to gain from someone else.
Do you feel because how I was always taught from, well, not always, let me take that back. What I was taught from my godfather and things like that, it's always a way to get around the system. It's always a way. And when I say that, I mean not that way, but I'm just saying
we can go
in this maybe will get you different representation. Not saying that you're not important, but get you representation to get into the door. That's how some may say.
Break that down as far as how does that look as far as
if you were an older white lady.
Oh,
to get me to get me in this door because of where I want to be, they will be more acceptive. That's just like we say, don't tell niggas that you own this because they might not be so supportive. But if they know that somebody else owns it,
it's true.
And it got another face on it, if it has a white man's face on it, and just say, oh, this is this.
Very true. I hate to say it, but it's true. And it's a speech that I'm preparing for. I actually talk about with my first commercial clients that I actually wanted to give them to a Caucasian person because I didn't feel like I was serving them. I didn't feel like I was serving them because nobody would accept our contracts.
Wow.
And when you get into when you get into the more affluent market, the $1 million markets, like that stuff happen. Like I'm dealing with something where one of my $1 million deals where the agent is actually going behind my back trying to get my contracts canceled to try to get them to go with them. And I started to get offended about it. And I'm like, damn, why is he doing that? Like that's ignorant, you know. Does he not care about my family and like how I gotta survive out here? Mm. And I was just like, no, when you start to get into those 6-figure commissions off of just one damn deal, like these folks are cutthroat.
It's a dirty game.
It's a dirty ass game. This is the money people will kill you for. This is the money that people will kill you for.
Did you? We got another celebrity in the building sitting on the other side.
Yes,
we got another celebrity on the building. Can I say the name or no?
I'm gonna say the name. We got Connect the Stars in the building. Okay, she is the manager to Big Twine and corporate and lyrical vote, right? Yes, wow. She is amazing.
Doing big things.
She is doing big things.
So even that, like even having a lot of real estate agents coming to, because all growing up, all I saw was white agents. So now I'm starting to see more black women, more black men in getting into real estate, and a love it. I love it so much. But we don't, the average people with the average eyes, the normal eyes, they don't see what you see. They don't know what you know. And it looks good when you're getting into these aspects of being in real estate and, you know, being able to sell properties and sell things like that. But we don't know the shit that y'all go through.
So, like I said,
while y'all in there,
I am very transparent about what I go through, and it's a lot of people on the earth, which I can care less, that don't agree with me being transparent. But I'd rather you get in the business and know and understand, rather than you just in the business and you're oblivious to it's folks that just want to knock you off your square, and your square can mean that 6-figure commission. So you got to stay on your toes. 1, 2, you have to market yourself. I have been on a mission since I became an agent to change the narrative on how we are viewed. And so I do billboard campaigns because I want a little girl to drive past my billboard and say that could be me. So
you was up on a billboard?
I'm on several billboards. I'm on 4 billboards.
Like this?
So yep.
Like this?
Yes.
Go ahead.
But so I definitely, every time that I do something, I try to be different. I don't want to be like the norm.
As you should.
So if you mention my name in real estate, they'll be like, oh, Maria, oh yeah, she definitely gonna do something different. But I believe in monetizing your time. Monetizing your time before you're able to monetize on social media. So I monetize my time, 1, with, of course, my billboard campaigns. 2, we're constantly putting out information. 3, with just formulating a team. I have a stylist, a brand manager, a post coach, someone that helps me with my social media strategy, in addition to learning all of the marketing programs so I can assist myself with getting out there. So you really, if you want to do something in real estate, whether it's investing or just being a realtor, learning it on the basic level, you need to just push yourself and just go full throttle.
Now, are you with a company? Are you with?
I'm the boss.
Okay, so you have your own.
I have my own company.
Because I know real estate agents that's under, at properties and, things like that.
So my brokerage is Cross Realty Group. We do not have...
Say that shit loud for the people in the back.
My brokerage is Cross Realty Group. It is a family-owned and operated real estate brokerage. Yeah. And we're virtual, so our offices is in your home, in your car, in the streets. We're going to get it done. And we have properties anywhere from $50,000 to $14 million. And
I'm not going for the 14 million range, but you can catch me at the 2 to 3 range.
But you know what? That's okay. Look, so I do 100% of my business off of social media. I do not have a blue check. And
you don't need one of them. I ain't got no blue check, but I'm popping out here.
Look, I'm popping with 2,000 followers. I'm popping, and my DMs are 6-figure DMs. Period.
Wait a minute, where my button at? Oh.
Hey, let's hit the button.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Okay, go ahead.
so like I said, I'm a believer of monetizing your time. I'm a believer of starting your day off with at the highest level possible and making sure that your energy is good. And when you do that, in addition to good business relationships and marketing yourself, you will be able to get those 6-figure commissions.
And when even when you say marketing yourself, like a lot of that falls under a lot of industries. And to get seen, you want more eyes, you want more impressions, you want more people to actually see you and understand what you do. So that's even why you're here, because I'm married, but I understand you're fine. It's good. It's good to have, you know what I'm saying, beautiful women come on the show, because it gets the guys more engaged.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I like to throw knowledge. I give medicine in the candy.
As you know what though, but beauty. Look, people will kill me for this, but beauty is the look. And I always tell my agents is First of all, you need to be fine as fuck, okay? And then after that, you need to be. Button. After that, you need to have the knowledge. You need to have the knowledge to walk people in. And if you don't know, go find it. Go find out. So I can say that I don't profess to know everything, but I'm gonna tell you, I am going to go and find the answer for whoever, whatever, however, and we're gonna get to the end. We're gonna get to the closing table.
Are you looking for more agents to come under you, under the business?
Absolutely. More experienced agents, because this is a very taxing business, and a lot of times when you and I'm pretty sure you
What's
get this.
experience? Because some people might not have the experience, but they got the passion and they got the.
Okay, well, so that equals to experience. If you got the passion and the know-how,
Okay.
come holler at me. But if you just trying to just see what I'll do to see if what you can do a little bit better, then don't come my way.
Because I got two. I got two that I might want to bring your way, and
Okay, cool.
they pass their exams and all that other stuff like that. They in there.
Okay.
But I feel like they in there with. They in there with not us, and I really want a lot of black women and black people together to make this whole shit blow up.
We got to love on each other.
That's what I'm saying.
And educate each other, but we've got to do it and not be competitive. I don't compete. I literally get up in the morning and I compete with myself. And again, do I get it right? Hell no. But I start all over again and do it again and do it again and do it again. Yeah. And it turns into something beautiful, and it just works for me.
I love it. I love it.
But besides real estate, I have a lot of other unique things that go on that plays into my influence.
Okay, speak on.
So, one, I'm doing a comedy sketch where I'm educating consumers on things that happen in real estate through comedy. And the other one is I have a erotica book that will be coming out in a few months. It is an erotica book based on stories in the industry.
I can't read it.
Why?
Mm-hmm.
Whoops.
My wife won't allow me to do that. She won't allow me to do that.
Yeah, she will.
No, she won't.
You know what? So
not Tori. Not Tori Woods. No, she will not.
So, okay. So let's go deep with it. I am a firm believer on when you are married, you're many people. You have to show up for that man.
I fuck with it.
For that man, you got to show up as many people, and you have to assist each other with that.
I hear you.
Y'all read it together, and y'all have fun.
I understand.
My book gonna be better than a rose.
But wait a minute.
What?
Okay.
I said it.
Okay, but just me knowing, you got to know your partner.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You have to know your partner.
Right.
It's just certain shit I'm not allowed to do.
Okay. But you know what? But you know what though? Tori will read it, and you will definitely
reap the benefits.
You will definitely reap the benefits.
So
like that song, that girl that you had on. I swear, I listened
Tiff
to
Marie?
that song. Yeah.
Shout out to my girl Tiff Marie.
Shout out Tiff Marie. I listened to the song. It was dope as hell.
I was just at the video.
And I have a baby to cut her up with, but I wished I did once I heard the song.
Speaking of that, are you single?
I am single.
Okay, looking.
You know what? Yes, but he's got to be able to come with it. He's got to be able to.
What does that mean?
He's got to be financially confident.
Okay. I feel that. Financially
confident.
Financially confident. I've never heard that.
He's got to be financially.
What does that mean?
I am meeting a lot of guys that are just not financially confident. Like, especially if they don't make more money than me, they're just not confident because I may have a little bit of a bigger bag, and whether it's 100 or 80,000, like I need you to know that you need to come with it, and I like to be courted. Don't say, hey, big money, please don't. I hate, so I and then the ones that are financially confident, I've noticed that they want you to kind of dim your light a little bit. And I'm a bright light. Mm-hmm. I'm a bright light. I'm a pop out. I'm a shine. And I'm going to do all the above to get to where I need to be. And that does not mean that I won't submit to you. It doesn't mean any of that. Like when that's done at the end of the day, I'm going to come home and submit to you because that's the type of woman who raised me.
So you have to have, so he has to have big dick energy. You got to have that.
You said big dick energy?
Yeah, you gotta have that.
Yes.
You gotta have big dick energy.
Yes. With some Casamigos.
With the Migos?
With the Migos.
With the Migos. Okay.
We can do top shelf, but I still like Casamigos.
Okay, I think you're pushing it just a little bit with top shelf. He has to have that. he has to be financially where he has to be at, ballpark.
You gonna put me on the you bogus for that.
What you think this is?
What?
You gotta be quick with it when you're on the Gotti's Workout Show.
Damn.
You gotta be quick with it. Did he?
Can I at least get 200?
200.
I said 200.
200.
Big titty energy in this motherfucker.
Thank you for coming to the Gotti's World Show. We almost at the end of this situation because she just said 200. A lot of niggas ain't got 200. A lot of niggas ain't got 200.
I can help you make 200.
You can help him make it, but
I can give you the tools.
he has to have it lucratively.
Hell yeah, 200 ain't shit. I'm sorry, y'all. I mean, look, I take 80.
Take 80.
I'll take 80.
Oh, post office people make that. That's cool. Now,
but you
bring it down. Yeah, I'm about to say.
Bring it down. Why I gotta bring it down?
Huh?
Why I gotta bring it down?
Why? Because most niggas ain't got it.
Okay.
Most niggas ain't got two.
You making me look.
Dro, you got two? Dro, you got... Well, Dro maybe got two. Now, hold on. Wait a minute. Dro maybe got two.
So look, I'm gonna say it like this. The type of woman that I am, if you with me, you gonna make 200. I got a 200,000 mental.
Right.
That we gonna put our heads together, and I'm gonna get you to where you need to be. Just reciprocate. Just reciprocate. Now every woman mental ain't there. They don't got the plan that's gonna help you make that type of money. But I got the plan. We gonna make that. That ain't gonna be nothing for us.
Let me get out the financial range.
Okay.
What would you like him to have? What does he have to look like? Like, what does he have to, you know what I'm saying?
Aesthetically?
Yes.
I'm getting sick of y'all light skinned niggas. I'm just telling y'all. I'm looking for a dark skinned guy. No, you know what?
We're ready to strike two.
No.
It's strike two, G.
No. I typically.
We got about 4 minutes left, and I'm gonna need you.
I typically date them. I like all guys. Tall, short, dark, light. I like to be courted.
Okay.
I
understand.
I like to be courted. I like it to be intentional. Please don't be weird, and just be cool. I'm a Taurus. Okay. I'm a Taurus, so I like my man to come a little bit on the passionate side. Come with that passion.
Get you a Virgo, okay?
Yes.
Yes, get you a Virgo.
Virgos, Capricorns, Pisces. I'm okay. I'm cool on y'all. I ain't dealing with y'all no more. What else? Cancers, y'all a little emotional, but I love y'all too.
Yeah.
Sagittarius, y'all play a little bit too damn much.
Dro, which one are you?
Aries.
Oh, he's an Aries.
But he got 200.
I was married to Aries. I love Aries. Aries are passionate.
Yes, we are.
Yes. So Aries, okay. I love y'all too.
I see you, Dro.
So
I see.
I ain't like
Cuff your chick.
I see you, Dro. I see you, Dro.
How old is Dro?
I don't know.
I do like the gray beard game.
It ain't gray, but it's dark.
I like the gray beard. I like the gray beard. I like the gray beard game. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay. I just wanted to see what was, you know what I'm saying, because here at the Gotti's World Show, we love to maybe make connections.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? People might be reaching out. People under these comments will say, "Hey, I need to see her. I need her.
200 might knock me out the box." They be like, "Look,
I told you that was a strike.
No,
I tried to help. I tried to get you out.
No, okay.
But you want what you want. I get it.
I do 80.
I get it.
I'm not that bad. We just gotta have a $200,000 man.
I feel you.
Okay.
I feel you.
Okay.
Add 250 on 250, and then we do the 100.
Okay, who you got for me though?
I don't know. I'm fine some niggas though.
I
got a couple of them. But look, I got a game. It's called the 10 name game. So basically what's going on is I'm going to give you 10 names or 10 things, and you have to give me your answer in a one-word answer. So basically, if I say real estate, first thing that pop in your mind, one-word answer, what would it be?
Monetizing.
That's the game.
Okay.
You feel me?
Let's go.
It's that easy.
Okay.
Don't be nervous. Shake it off.
I'm like, look, Gotti asked me, hit me with these questions.
Hey, that's what I do.
Let's go, Gotti.
That's what I do. Okay, you ready? Here you go.
Let's go.
Here you go. Love.
Energy.
the housing market in Chicago?
Diarrhea.
Wow. Great cover up though.
Okay.
Great cover up. Technology.
Love.
Black people.
Self-love.
Therapy.
Intentional.
Healing.
Maria.
Ooh. I love it.
Mm.
I love it. Financial stability.
Patience.
Children.
Hysterectomy.
What the fuck did this show just go? Wow.
I'm 40s. Nothing's happening. Go find you a 30-year-old or a 25-year-old that wants children.
Okay.
It's,
All right.
yeah.
All right.
I don't want 'em.
2 more.
Okay.
Patience.
Love language.
Gotta be one word.
Reciprocate.
Last one. From when you started this journey all the way into now, your life, how can you describe that in one word?
Prayer.
Ooh. Clap it up, 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 clap it up. Now, what we have to do is give you a grade. We give you a grade. So, Brother Dro,
Yo.
from A to F, what would we give her on her 10-name game answer, sir?
I enjoyed it. They're interesting. I'll give it an A+.
A plus?
Thank you, Draw.
Shout out, Big Dro.
Shout out, Big Draw.
You heard she said, thank you, Dro.
Thank you, Draw.
You're welcome.
And for me, I definitely give you I have to give you A minus.
Okay.
I have to give you A minus. I have to give you A minus. Only because. Well, you know what?
Give me the A minus. I like to be intentional about my growth.
No, it wasn't that. And I'm nitpicking. I'm nitpicking right now.
Go ahead.
I'm nitpicking that right.
You a Virgo?
You know it.
I knew it. Fucking knew it. Lord have mercy.
Did you say the same answer twice?
No.
Okay.
You told me.
You see, I'm finding shit. I'm trying to find shit.
That's okay.
But also,
Shit.
but you know what? No, you gave 2 answer. You gave a 2 answer answer. You said love language. I had the correction.
It should really be one. Love languages is there's a book, Love Languages to Apology. And everybody does not receive what you say, especially when you say sorry different. Like people, you may have to apologize to me different. And I had to get older and divorced to learn that.
Ooh. Okay. She gonna argue me down today. I give you A plus.
Argue you down, I'm a Taurus. I'm gonna.
I give you A plus.
What's your wife's sign?
Huh?
What's your wife's
A
sign?
Gemini.
Oh, okay.
Crazy as hell. Yeah, I didn't say that though. But hey, tell everybody how they can get in touch with you, please. Tell everybody how they can get in touch with you, everything that you got going on, and it's on you.
Hey guys, thank you guys.
Say it with your chest.
I'm gonna
Great.
say it with my chest. Thank you guys for tuning in to Maria Jeanette and Gotti's World. You can reach me at _Maria Jeanette on IG and Maria Jeanette on Facebook and Maria Jeanette on TikTok, every other social platform.
You know it. Her shit is right there. Maria Jeanette. Y'all see that. And y'all already know who I am, man. Official _YUNG Gotti on Instagram. On Facebook, Irvin Woods Jr. Please don't come with me with no weird shit. I do have an old man name, but it don't matter. I'm still me at the end of the day. And also you can find all this dope ass content, all these, man, you see what I'm bringing? G World Media on YouTube, man. Please go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment so we get these views up. I'm already monetized, so please let's bring some change in. Bring
Let's
some of
bring
the
the
money in.
change
You know,
in.
bring
Let's
some of this
bring
little
the
money.
money
I
in.
got 3 kids. You know what I mean? I got
You
3
got
kids.
three?
I got
one.
3. I got 3. You want one?
No,
Want another one?
no.
They girls.
Mm-mm. I got a 16-year-old who's about to be 17, and he's very expensive. He's on a eating plan, so he eats like about 6 times a day.
I
So
got
it's
it.
just very expensive.
Mine is expensive time.
That's why I say hysterectomy. Don't judge me. I don't want any more kids. That's a bill in itself.
I ain't fucking with you. I am not fucking with you.
Please don't, because I have no chill.
Thank you.
I appreciate you having me out. I really enjoy myself. You hit me with a few questions, so now I gotta go home and pick myself apart.
But you did what you did. You did what you did, and you gave information, and I love that. I love that, and it's authentic. You know what I mean? So even if you had to put out the calculator and things like that, shit, that's what they're gonna do in the office. They're gonna do that in the office anyway.
Yeah,
I've been there. Yeah, they're gonna pull out that calculator. Okay, so you'll get that shit. Don't matter.
Me,
Don't.
You gonna get straight
You
up
are
no
you.
chasing.
That's how
Straight up
that's
no
how I
chasing.
like
That's
it.
all
And
that's all I got.
that's how I like it. I don't even drink.
You don't drink?
Nope.
Oh,
I stay sober.
I just asked.
I get a high off life.
Well, I get half life too. I don't really drink like that either.
You
So
see what I'm saying?
I'm naturally turned.
You feel me?
I'm naturally turned, but I am an introvert though. I like to be alone.
But you will party with me after we get this house, right?
Hell yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. That's all I need. That's all I need. Thank you for the celebrity in the building, Star. I appreciate you for being you and doing everything that you do. Please, hey, connect.
Connect the star. Shout
Big
out to
Dro,
Connect the
without
Star.
you, this show wouldn't be shit, Big Dro. So I appreciate you. Evian Studios, hey, this is where we need to be. This is where you need to do your podcast and all your recordings at. Also, Grind Season Creations, man, please go get all your merch. I'm going to go pick up mine in a minute. Grind Season Creations, 4067 183rd Street in Country Club Hills. This is Gotti's World Show. We did one, big real estate, and we finna go get a house.
Let's go.
We out of here. Yeah.
Gotti, hard body, Gotti's world, we some mob bosses. Tune in, don't just come across. We do it all, y'all just for the talk. Might lose your mind when you hear these topics, no cap, think about it. Who you know going this hard, all real, all wait, think about it. Best interviews, who is this? We don't do all this, that entrepreneurship. Coming late, join the viewership. Education, relationships, businesses, view the clips. This the Midwest takeover, going overtime to invent on focus. Bringing guests in from all over, whole lot of game, we don't need a closer. Gotti, hard body, Gotti's world, we some mob bosses. Turn them L's to lessons, we don't do the losses. Dedication daily, ain't no other options. Booking up these slots on every show we plotting. Pull up a chair, make sure you watching. Subscribe, get them notifications popping. Pull up all the champagne, we gon' get it poppin'.